throw the breaking ball at any count. A pitcher, not necessarily a thrower.
Ready now, Nicky Lopez. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once, and that's in there, base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. No home runs just yet, and a dozen RBIs. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In the dirt here, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Lopez at second. Gordon on at first with nobody out. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. Now a spin and another throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in, Jorge Soler, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Dozier, and a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, and he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Royals are on top 1-0. Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting. And we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Phillips will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground to the right side. Merrifield picks it up, and there's out number 2. Sliding into the box, Tim Anderson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch. Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Salvador Perez, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Salvador Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Drilled to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Brett Phillips will bat next. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Franco rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate now, Nicky Lopez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. He's set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox nothing. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth. The first
so 1 away here with the bases empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Abreu is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Out in front of it, strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fouled off. Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, look at that stop. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. The White Sox strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Jorge Soler is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man. Now the payoff pitch home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Dozier, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
So here's Yoan Moncada. 0-1 the count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
The left fielder.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Phillips is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2-1, here it is. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He's
now
set in the pitch.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kansas City, the first baseman, number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One and one the count. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
To the plate now, Nicky Lopez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Danny Mendick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Going after it is Gordon. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Garcia.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Alex Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Whit Merrifield next to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
Fouled off. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Gordon is on his way home. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
With that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now back.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Michael Franco.
In now, Michael Franco. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the White Sox 2. Stepping into the box, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And this is low, ball 1.
Moncada.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. The 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
and
number
that'll
7.
Bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is,
Now
any
batting,
knock is a
left
good
fielder.
knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Anderson's running. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Jose Abreu stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Gordon going back, and it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. Maybe they go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Michael Kopech takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
Riding in once again, Brett Phillips. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Two and one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary, have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left field.
Now in the box, Alex Gordon. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Eric Skoglund. 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Softly hit to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, action time.
Skoglund, a 6'7" left-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He loses him on ball 4. Up next for Chicago, Danny Mendick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Mendick.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Here comes Soler in there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Leury Garcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit out towards second. That gets down as 1 run is in. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Lays off 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Runner goes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Phillips is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He's 2-for-3 and looking for more here. From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The White Sox lead it 6-5. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
A ball and a strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Popped him up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Hunter Dozier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The left fielder.
And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jose Abreu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Kevin McCarthy takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Kevin McCarthy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2 and 2. The count is full, 3 and 2 to the White Sox DH.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now back.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. That'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. To 1 and 2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday. Alex Colomé has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Alex.
Stepping up now, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And it's fouled away. Colomé rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
That misses. 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is right there. Yeah, that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Josh DeMont is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Josh DeMont.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The right fielder, Nomar.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he sets him down swinging. Danny Mendick becomes out number 2 this inning.
Garcia.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Aaron Bummer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
39, Aaron Bummer.
In now, Brett Phillips. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett
Bubba Starling will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Bubba Starling.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's under it. 1 away.
The batter.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Nicky Lopez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Jimenez, but this will land untouched. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Royals down to their final out. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder, Alex Gordon. Alberto Mondesi will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mondesi.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Palehose rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Kopech earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aaron Bummer wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.